It was my very first day. I had just landed at Helsinki airport. I boarded the local train and honestly I was so happy because outside the window it was nothing like the way. It was all green trees, open sky, quiet roads, nothing what I left behind. So I was just sitting there lost in the view. And I didn't even realize I had just sat next to an old lady. She gave me a look, the people around me also looked at me, and I noticed that they are looking at me, but I didn't bother because I had no idea what is happening. And I kept looking outside the window, enjoying the views. Now, I joined my university almost a month late. My university started in September. Somehow I came in October. So when I finally came to the class, my classmates asked me about how was the trip and how did you manage to come all the way from Helsinki to the city, because the city where I am residing is 5.5 hours far from the capital city. So they were curious and I told them everything, that I took a local train from the airport and how I managed and where I sat and everything. And when they hear that I sat next to a lady, they looked at me and they said, "Sat where?" And these were new people. I barely knew them and they were already explaining to me what I had done wrong. So here is what I didn't know. In Finland, personal space is everything. If a train has empty seats, you pick the one furthest from the other person, always. It's not rude, it's just how it works here. Space means comfort and space means respect here. There is literally a joke. A Finn will wait for the next bus rather than standing too close to a stranger. So you can imagine what was my mistake. I came straight from Dubai, where you just sit wherever you find a space, nobody bothers about it, nobody cares where you're sitting, and I had just plopped down right to this poor woman. She was not rude, but of course she didn't like it, and my classmates pointing it out to me. Honestly, every place has its own unwritten rules. Nobody sends you a manual about it, you just have to figure it out, sometimes the embarrassing way like I did. This was just day one, so stay around.